Hello everyone, we have a few staff members here from the Associated Students. Just want to introduce ourselves before we take you on a tour of the Western Involvement Network. So we'll start with Moya.
Hey everyone, my name is Moya Lajeski. I use she, her pronouns, and I am the club advising manager in the Ethnic Student Center, where our club activities are focused heavily on clubs with cultural and ethnic focuses.
Hello everybody, my name is Keenan. My pronouns are he, him, his. I am the vice president for activities on the executive board, and I represent clubs and activities on campus.
And my name is Jenn Cook. I use she, her, hers, and I am the club activities manager. So along with Moya, I help the 200 plus associated student clubs. We both serve as the main advisor for all those clubs, and we help them get started and provide funding. All right, so now we're going to take you on a little tour of the Western Involvement Network.
Hello everyone, and welcome to a tour of the Western Involvement Network, known as WIN. The URL for this site is win.wwu.edu. My name is Jenn, she, her, hers, and I'm the Club Activities Manager. WIN is the place you want to go to learn about what is happening on campus and to learn about clubs and offices to support you as a student. There is an app called CORQ, C-O-R-Q. This will also show you events and organizations and allow you to see a map view of events. But WIN is mobile friendly and has more information, so we encourage you to use this more often than the app. Before logging in with your Western credentials, you'll see most of the same things on this landing page. Some events, news posts, and forums are only for students, staff, and faculty, and you will need to sign in to see everything. After signing in, you will often see these yellow boxes up at the top called alerts. Those will change often with top campus news. Below you will see tiles for any clubs who you are a part of, upcoming events, and news posts. If you are part of a path, you will see that on the right side, as well as popular campus links. One link I encourage you to visit is for the Associated Students. Back up at the top, most popular tabs are events and organizations. Let's start with events. Here you will see a listing of upcoming events. In summer, we don't have a lot happening on campus, but this will change near the start of the school year. Here you will find campus events such as lectures, career fairs, club meetings, and concerts. By clicking on an event, you will see more information, including if there is an online option to participate and the full description. If you RSVP for an event, it will now show on the home page under Up Next for You. Some events will ask you to RSVP and will ask for more information such as a t-shirt size or dietary needs. You can also see if there's a cost to the event and how to get tickets. Every event automatically shows information for disability accommodations. Lastly, you will see who the host organization is, as well as any co-sponsors, and you can click on that organization for more information. It will also tell you if that organization is hosting future events to check out. Going back to the Events tab, you can search for it by keyword. You can narrow it down by date, select only online events, narrow it down by one of our 3 branches, by a theme, category, or a perk. A popular perk is seeing where the free food is. Moving on to organizations. Here you will see similar options to narrow down your choice. As you can see, we have almost 300 options to choose from, so narrowing down what you're looking for is helpful. Categories include different club types, AS committees, AS offices, and campus offices. You might also type in a keyword to narrow down what you're looking for. Once you find something you're interested in, you can read their description, browse any photos that they have, visit their website, or any social media links. You can check out their upcoming events. There's even a place to leave a comment or a question. If you'd like to join the club, you can click this join button, or you can message them to learn for more information. If you're hoping to find a club you don't see what you're looking for, you can start your own. All you need is a total of 5 Western students and a constitution to get started. On the Organizations tab, choose Register an Organization, then scroll down to Register a New Organization. This form will walk you through what information is needed and provide a constitution template for you to upload when you are ready. Once that is submitted, you will meet with me to make sure everything is ready to go, and final approval is through the AS Activities Council, which you will hear more about soon. On the Forms tab, you'll find a lot of forms mostly pertaining to club management. However, there are a couple of forms to be aware of. One of the starred forms, which stays up at the top, is the AS Unified Funding Form, which is mainly used by clubs to request funding. However, all students may request funding for academically related conferences and activities. If you learn of opportunities through your major and funding is not available through the department, be sure to visit this form and request money to support you. Another form that will appear at the start of fall quarter will be one to join AS committees. There are several committees to choose from with a wide variety of topics and responsibilities. One committee I want to highlight is the AS Activities Council, which is the body of students who recognize new clubs and approve funding for clubs. That committee meets weekly for about an hour, sometimes up to 2 hours, and is a great way to learn about our variety of clubs and upcoming events. One last thing I want to show you is how to manage your personal account. Click on the top right corner to find your account options. Here you can edit information such as your name, if your name is different than what is on file with the school, your preferred email address, if you'd like to use something other than your Western account, and if you'd like to receive text messages. Changing your profile in WIN does not change anything with Western, only for the use of this site and especially if you're expected to be contacted by clubs. You can change your contact information as displayed and change what is displayed in the Privacy Settings tab. Scrolling down on the Privacy page, you can decide where you are seen from the public rosters. As you can see, there's a lot to explore in WIN. If you have any questions, you can find my profile with contact information on the Club Activities Office site. And you can find Moya on the Ethnic Student Center, or ESC, site. Welcome to Western, and I hope to see you as a club leader during your time on campus.